Hello, David Paul here. Hi. I just somebody texted me a minute ago to say that they are having a brownout in another part of the country, and so the electricity, it's 12:40 now in the Philippines here, and she says that she's going to get the electric back around about 5 p.m. And I just happened to notice something. I'm using solar power to charge my phone and my little electronic apparatus here. I'm listening to talk radio in the UK on the internet. So it's feeding the phone. The internet is coming through. It's iffy because it's not a good signal, but that'll get better. So I've got the phone and I've got this device here, and any lights that I care to charge, that just reminds me I better do some. And if we get a brownout here, they call them brownouts, they're not blackouts, because a brownout is a reduction of voltage. Here we don't do that, we just do proper blackouts in the Philippines, switch it off. So, I go and text back because I noticed, I said 100% solar, 100% charged, 100% solar. So this is what's going on. Now, I have figured out a method of charging the DeWalt tools batteries when I get to Portugal using solar if I want to. So that's on. That's going to happen. And I've got this apparatus here. I have a solar panel over there, which is a 30 watt. It's a good quality one that I bought on Amazon. And it knocks out a peak voltage of 21.6 volts. At the minute it's pushing out 21.2 there, and it's feeding this device. But this device will be full, so I would imagine that is open circuit. In fact, if I unplug it, let's see if it rises up higher. 21.4, there you are. That was pulling 2 volts to keep that going. It's got internal battery, so I'll plug that back in. So that's feeding that, and that can run all day. And the amounts of power we're talking about here are tiny, tiny amounts of power that are being needed, you know. I'm getting my 30 watts there, and that's all you basically need. So I will be showing, hopefully, if I can get the generator going, a method of producing small amounts of electricity using a large generator run at very low speed. Just basically on takeover on gas, if I get this generator going. So basically that's it. So this thing here, possibly it would be mounted up there on that post. I haven't yet decided. But really, all in all, it's going great. Now, I just thought I'd give you an update on the wood I'm cutting. It's gruelingly hard work. This wood is nicely matured now. I wouldn't like to use the word seasoned, but it has dried tremendously. It's stopped all the dancing around and moving and warping and stuff. I'm cutting. I realised something. You know, there's an idea popped into my head, which is the difference between learning and a realisation. A realisation is putting things together, you know. It's a fundamentally different thing to learning, you know. And sometimes you can learn things but never come to realisations of the potential of the thing that you've learned. Anyway, I'll get onto that some other time. But anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm cutting chamfers on here. Now, I was matching them up in isosceles triangles and getting them right and all that, and faffing around a lot. And then the penny dropped, and I thought, to hell with it, why not just do them 45 degrees? Because the lattice work of the house will be at 45 degrees. And if these guys are not also similarly at 45 degrees, they're going to make it look odd. So let's just do that. And that is what I'm going to do. So that's that. I've had the guys up in the forest this morning cutting down a dita tree. That is enormous. I'm going to get a lot of structural support out of that. And basically that's what I'm doing at the minute. I'm chamfering these off. Then they go back to the forest where my house is going to be built. Is being built rather. And back and forwards just like that. Just carry on doing it like that. It's basically an assembly task now. Putting all these bits together. And that's it for now. When I get those, they're doing a great job, by the way, these guys. Amazing job. I have some wood here which I've got to get cut down the middle. I'm using that for beds, bed heads. So I may get the guys to come down. I may as well. They're not expensive. I'll see what the bayad is before I ask them to do anything else. The bill. What? Anong bayad? What is the bill? And if it's too high, magbabayad ako na yon. I will pay you now. No more. Huwag na salamat. So I'll get them to split these logs down the middle, and that's more bed heads. And slowly, it's slowly going down and moving to site, and that's it. It's still gruelingly hard work in this blazing heat. Most people on vacation here would sit down and have a beer and just chill and have fun or whatever. But unfortunately, I don't have a house. Unless I'm going to build the damned house, I'm never going to have the house. So I'm thinking now that this house, when I've got it finished, and I start on the house in Portugal, the boat project is next. And what I'm intending to do with that is I will build the boat in Portugal so that it's registered in Portugal. It is a Portuguese boat owned by a Portuguese man, which I will be by then. And then nobody can bitch on about this or either regulation. I'll just satisfy the one country that has to matter, which is Portugal. And everywhere else, even if I bring the boat down here, it's a Portuguese registered boat. And that's it. So much for that. Jesus be with you.